Hold on, I wasn't ready.
Dads of Erie.
That's right. It's episode 52, and I'm all conscientious about it. I didn't realize I said that's right every episode, but I do, so it's part of the intro now.
There I was in computer lab my freshman year of high school.
What?
My Astroids story.
Oh, you're telling us Astroids story.
But first, let's introduce our guest tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We have a guest. Who is our guest, Jay? Will you introduce him?
Our good friend Jason, who listens to the podcast quite often. Hey, how's it going, Jason?
Almost religiously.
I'm good. Thanks, guys, for having me on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome that you're here finally.
I hear that. Yeah, my kids are always talking about your intro, so my youngest Paige is always doing the, that's right. She gets all excited and is looking at everybody, so hopefully you guys have a good time with that.
We do.
I didn't even realize I didn't realize I said it until you told me that the other day. So
We've got to start
Now
him
I
off
know.
with our first question, though, of the night.
yeah.
Do you drive a minivan?
No longer.
Whoa, a former
Yes,
minivan.
I was a former.
Former minivan.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Allie
former
had
minivan.
a minivan for about, 6-7 years and finally talked me into a Honda Pilot. So we upgraded a little bit. I still think it looks like a minivan, but
It is kind of a...
It's
yeah.
a mom van.
It's a mom SUV.
you could call it an SUV, but I think it's a minivan.
It's less sport, more utility.
That's right.
It's still a urban assault vehicle.
Yeah, it's true.
Urban soccer mom assault vehicle.
Yeah. You got to
So-
run over something, you can do it.
What minivan did you leave behind?
Oh, it would have been a Toyota Sienna,
Ooh, that's
2005.
Oh.
It
Dude,
was
what do you do
used.
for a living? That's good.
You're balling.
Yeah, you are. Do you have rims on that thing? Spinning?
Not at all.
Do you have a DVD player?
On the
On the Sienna?
yes, it did.
Oh
we
my-
got it used.
see, balling.
Yeah,
You're
we
balling.
got it used. It did have a.
I had the DVD. The entertainment center.
How many miles did it have on it when you let go of it?
It was at 150,000.
Wow.
You still have 100,000 in
That's
that
a
thing.
Toyota, too.
Well, we did have the transmission go out at
Ooh.
85,000 miles. And I
What?
bought it used. Yes.
Somebody
Mom-
was driving that thing hard. Then.
Yeah, Mama's driving that thing. It's hot.
Dad's double pedaling and he's holding the brake
Yeah,
while
totally.
revving the gas at stoplights.
He's got to get those spinners spinning, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, 85,000. It dropped
That's
to
crazy.
tranny.
Yeah, actually, it was at Kids Week. It went out. I had to go get the van, take it over. It died on the way to get it fixed.
Oh, man.
And we were going to California the next week.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I've heard this story before.
Every time, yeah.
We got to California, and then the transmission died a second time in basically inner city LA while we were visiting an area down there. So that was a fun.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Fun
like,
event
kids,
for us.
don't move and don't look out the window.
Lay down your seats. Don't look out the window.
Yeah, it was a fun adventure for us. But
It sounds like
Wow.
an adventure.
Yeah, it does. So you got a new tranny at 85,000 miles.
yeah, and another one at 87,000 miles.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy, my friend.
That is.
Yeah,
No wonder you
drove
got
the
it.
same. Yeah,
It was a lemon.
it was
a lemon of a
that's for
Toyota.
sure.
Yeah.
It was a lemon of, which is very rare.
Yeah, I feel like Toyotas are supposed to run forever.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a van, so who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe Mom was just driving it way too hot. Like,
Somebody's
yeah.
speed
In the
speed
red.
racing around.
Hey,
in the red all the time.
You guys said it. I didn't say it.
Yeah. The truth on Dads of Erie.
Yep.
The truth. All right, so there I was in freshman year of computer lab. I was playing Astroids. I had wiggled my way into a table of all senior cheerleaders, and then there was me around
You were
this
a
table.
freshman?
I was a freshman.
Wow.
It was like
That's a move right there.
the Greek
Power
gods
move.
smiled upon me and put me at this table for the semester.
Sheesh.
And I played my cards right? Like, I stayed cool all semester long until the last day. I was too wrapped up in Astroids. I was hitting the key too hard, and I let one rip. And it was so loud that the whole class turned to me. And all I could say was, oops.
Oops.
And I got so many giggles from this table.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that was the end of my semester with those senior cheerleader girls.
Was you ripping a fart. And then like, oh, yep, there he is.
I will never forget Astroids because of that. Never.
So why are we talking about Astroids? Because I got a new machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Talk
Spark-
about your new machine.
So I got the arcade 1-Up. I don't know. It's a brand. It was at Costco though.
Oh yeah,
I put it on our Instagram story. So if you don't follow us on Instagram at Dads of Erie, you should probably follow us.
The question is, did you go to Costco knowing you're going to buy this?
No, not at all. Because in fact, I had to call my parents.
That's right.
I had to call my parents to ask them to bring a truck because it was. I could have maybe gotten it in the van, but I might have had to leave a kid at Costco to get it in the van. So I decided not.
I
to do
could
that.
get it in my van because I only have 2 kids.
I thought of it. You were the next call if my parents couldn't have come.
All right, Jason. This is the first question. What item, the most ridiculous item you've ever bought at Costco on a whim?
Especially the whim item, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. That one, it's almost every time I'm there. I think I end up with something else. Actually, my wife came up with a great deal. They actually go pick up from Costco and deliver it now as one of the new items that are out there, like those pickup.
Yeah.
DoorDash.
I think it's going to
yeah.
save me $200 every trip because
Just-
I don't buy that
Yeah,
stuff.
because you don't
That's
buy a
true.
$200 video game machine.
No
Yeah.
video games. We picked up one of those camping table things that rolls out.
yeah.
Yeah, like you need one
It's
of
like
those.
Oh, that-
couple
that-
$100.
That middle
Yeah.
section is
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh,
that
yeah.
seasonal section is dangerous because that's where, like, the camping table, the
Yep.
tents, the
Yeah.
video games,
the kayak.
Yeah,
like,
you're
oh
like,
yeah, I need a kayak.
I need a. They had one the other day. It was like a 10-person paddleboard. Like, I'm not even joking. It was probably 20 feet wide
Yeah.
and about 40 feet high. Like, it barely fit in the store.
Yeah,
And you could fit your whole family on it and go paddleboarding. And I was like, I'd probably do that.
I'm sure someone bought that.
Oh, I'm sure someone did. It's kind of like remember when they had the like 20-foot teddy bear
Oh,
for the
gosh.
longest time?
Yeah,
I'm sure some people bought that.
there's still plenty of basements that teddy bear lives in.
Yeah, some corners taken up by
Yeah.
that thing.
Seriously, they can give that away at the garage sale.
Oh no,
Like
you
what
can't-
parent's
yeah.
like, yeah, I'll take that for free.
Yeah. No,
You don't take a bear.
I'm not dealing with your giant bear. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, so what is your favorite food at Costco?
Yeah, you hot dog or
Oh,
pizza man
Oh, at the
at the
Yeah.
food court.
At the food court?
The food
well,
court.
they got rid of it. I always had the Polish.
I always had the
sausage.
Polish too.
You're
I
the
was-
Polish guy?
I was sad about the
Oh,
Polish
yeah.
going away.
That was a
Oh
bad one.
man, don't
Between that and the slice of pizza, I could eat all day over there.
don't waver from the truth of that pizza, man. That pizza is my favorite thing at Costco.
Yeah, it's a
That's
little
right.
greasy is my only
yeah.
problem.
It's a little thick on
Yeah.
the crust.
Yeah,
No
Or
way,
New York style
It's just a
pizza.
slice of heaven.
It's good,
it is.
but it's not that good.
Does Costco pizza beat Abo's pizza,
No.
Jason?
I would go yes.
What?
Oh, I would go yes, too.
Blasphemy.
I like having a third person here.
Blasphemy.
We're not in a
Until I go
quagmire
against you.
of votes here.
Would have been 1 versus 1.
Yeah, totally.
Tiebreaker.
So you got this arcade one up.
Yeah.
It's in the basement.
Yeah.
I played one round of Astroids.
It's about a half-size arcade machine. That's the only downside to it. They do sell a stand for it for about $30.
Yeah, I don't see you sitting down at that thing.
It's not bad if you sit in like one of these chairs that we're in, which are just old dining room chairs. It's not bad, but you're still hunched over. So I could see getting the stand someday.
So what was that phone call? What are y'all doing right now?
Hey, Dad, you busy? And of course, my dad is the grumpiest phone call you ever make. He just it doesn't matter what he's doing. He could be on the couch, half asleep, and he would sound grumpy on the phone. Yeah, I mean, what do you need? What do you want? I'm asking a simple question, Dad. Are you busy? Yeah. Okay. And then I just hang up. So then he has to call me back and go, well, what do you mean? What do you need? I go, well, if you're not busy, can you bring the truck over and help me get this arcade machine in the back of it? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll send your mom over.
It sounds like a UN meeting right there.
Oh, it's like a negotiation.
Yeah, they're like walking out of the room off the table and then walking back
walking
in.
back in. Okay, what do you need? Well, I thought you were busy. Because I called him and then I was going to call you.
Oh, I'm thankful I'm number 2 on this call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can come to Costco. You buy me a pizza?
I bought my mom came and I bought her a hot dog. So
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's true love.
You could have gotten a slice of pizza out of it.
Have you eaten the new fruit bowl there at Costco?
Whatever it is.
Yep. Where I'm dropping it.
AKI,
ACI.
Yes, it's
KCI or something.
Aki bowl.
Aki. Is that how you
Yeah,
say it?
Aki.
Aki?
Oh yeah, go with it.
Okay, we're owning it.
My
We're
kids-
the official, unofficial podcast of Aki Bowls at Costco.
The problem is it's $2 more than anything else on the menu.
It's hard to say no to a $1.50 hot dog. That includes a soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pizza's $3, which is still cheaper than most. But
Right.
I mean,
I still can feed my
$1.50
family for under $10 at Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both of you have multiple kids, so you probably can't.
You still can if you get everybody a hot dog.
Yeah.
$1.50.
Hot dog and fill them up on samples.
You could feed 10 people for $10 well, no, wait.
Here's the
Am I
question
math
I've
off?
always wondered.
Yeah, $10.50.
Are you the person that
no,
thinks
$15.
it's Saturday,
I don't-
we should go to Costco?
No, that's a terrible.
Or are you
one.
like the one that goes, oh no, we're here on a
Yes.
Saturday?
No, if
Yeah,
I
it's
have
an
to go,
oh, no.
it's a oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
like a Tuesday night thing. Like, hey, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
Yeah, totally.
Costco.
That's like a quick dinner and
And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy an arcade machine while we're here.
true.
I tried to do it at like 10:30 as my lunch break and just try
Oh,
to run
that's-
over and do it.
that's
Just
great.
crush it while you're.
Get everything there.
Oh man. Okay, so you got this arcade. Is it pretty fun?
It's a lot of fun. It's
Good.
got like 6 classic games on it. It's not a lot, but it was fun. It's fun. The kids love it.
All right. Did you see this? We're gonna change subject here. Did you see that Sonic has Red Bull now? My Red Bull friend.
They have Red Bull. Like, it's like a Red Bull slushy.
It's a Red Bull slushie.
Or I know what we're doing after this.
Your love for Red Bull. I saw that and I thought, ooh.
I've
RJ
moved on
will.
though. I've moved on to a new one.
We know you've possibly moved on, but it's like true love. You just always come back.
Well, the problem is they sell Red Bull by the case at Costco
Yes.
versus the other kind. I have to go to the gas station and pay like $4 for it.
Right. It's sort of like a Hallmark movie. We know you're going to come back.
Yeah, it's like a bad relationship.
Yeah, and then
I'm a battered woman
yep.
with my Red Bull.
But anyways, they have Red Bull at
I'm about
Sonic
to try
right
it
now.
then.
All right, Jason, you're an experienced man in the Erie Rec Center seasons of teams. What would I say? How would I
Rec
say?
League.
Rec League. Thank you. That's the word. I was-
You keep saying Rec Center, and it's very
Oh,
confusing.
I know. I'm just thinking Rec Center always. But Rec League, you're a dad of how many? What's your age range of kids?
Yeah, so I've got 3 girls
Yeah.
from 4 to 10.
Okay.
So right now I'm in 3 different age brackets. So this fall I'll be coaching 3 soccer teams. I've got a U5 co-ed, a U10 girls soccer, and a U12 girls soccer team.
Is the Rec Center paying you to coach?
No,
'Cause you're like
no.
into that club level.
Well, they give
of
you
how
those
much-
free like passes that end up just piled up, and I throw them
Yeah,
away later
yeah.
on. I don't think I've used one yet, but that's what I get every season. So
Oh man, I would
You got
use
enough
one
of
to
you
use
got
that
those
slot.
coach shirts
Yeah.
flowing out the closet.
I do. I actually threw away my first one last week because it was all like wrinkled and all ruined. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to start throwing some of these away.
That's really funny. So, how many years have you been in this then?
Oh, it's been probably 5 years of coaching multiple teams with all the age brackets. So it's been fun.
That's a lot of dedication, my friend.
I like it. It's
You-
a lot of fun.
You know, at the end of the year, you get this plaque with your team, right?
Yeah.
How many of those do you have?
They're all piled up at work. So I've got like my shelf, and
Yeah.
now they're like layered over top of each other. So there's probably about 10 there, and I probably had a couple seasons before they handed out plaques. But
Sweet. So, if someone's moving into Erie, trying to get their kid involved, what would be your biggest suggestion? What season? What sport? Sort of the runaround of like what to expect.
Yeah, it really depends on what the kids like to do, but I always like soccer mainly because it's pretty easy for a younger kid to get into it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I was helping you guys with T-ball, this last couple of weeks, and it's pretty funny the difference from trying to teach a kid to throw, catch, hit, run versus kick a soccer ball towards a goal.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's a lot more dynamic
yeah.
of a sport.
So I think it's been fun kind of watching what T-ball's like, and it's crazy trying to coach that. So
Yeah. How do you get kids to sit still in a field with a ball that might not come to them? Like, that's impossible.
But pay attention enough that if it does come to them, it doesn't hit them in the head.
well, coming off a team,
I had to
it's
take a
not-
whole concussion class
Yeah, we
to
did
be
have
the-
to take it.
to be the coach of this team. So
Called Heads Up.
Heads
How many
Up.
times have you taken
yeah, I
Heads
think
Up?
I'm on 4 at this point.
heads up, and what was the other? The PCA, the
Yeah, the
Positive
PCA,
Coaching
yeah.
Association.
Yeah, I think it's funny. They make me do my background check like every 2 years, but I have to do the concussion every year.
Every year.
Yeah,
So-
every year. So you would tell someone, start with soccer if your kid's never played a sport before. It's super easy. Now, what season? Because there's spring,
Yeah.
there's fall. No, there's spring, summer, and fall, right?
So soccer, spring, and fall.
Okay.
I would recommend the fall. They just opened up registration though last week, and it filled up pretty fast. So I would say the fall, mainly because the spring, it's hard to even get games in with all the snow and rain
Yeah.
and
It's
cold.
so true.
But
It's been hard with even T-ball this June.
Yeah, we're having a crazy June.
Yeah, we had half a practice cancel, and we've lost a game already. So
I know. So okay, so fall would be the time.
Fall soccer. They've got basketball. I've never done that with the kids, but basketball is kind of in the winter months there.
Okay.
They've got a good program for that as well. And then we've been doing softball in the spring as well, but we've also been kind of layering that in with soccer. So
Man, you're a busy dad.
Yeah.
That's what that comes down to. I need.
I'm seeing my future here.
busy
though.
or
That's
crazy? I don't know which one, but
Yeah, that's very true.
seeing my future here because I got one kid in sports. And the other ones are young enough that they don't get to. So I see
Right.
what's going to happen in
Yep.
about 2 years.
I mean, really, right, Jason? It comes down to picking and choosing what your family's going to do in a season,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was tough this year with softball and soccer. We had 2 soccer teams and then a softball team that layered in over top kind of towards the end of the season. So you've got about a month where it's pretty chaotic and everybody's exhausted, but it's fun. The kids love it, and it's just fun seeing all the kids out there having a good time. So
Yeah. What's the benefit of throwing your kid into like a rec league type situation like this?
I don't know, just getting them out, having some energy thrown out on Saturdays is always fun to watch the kids playing and kind of learning skills and how to be teammates and being okay winning and losing. But I just think it's a good opportunity to get kids out on the field.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's really cool. We were just talking about this as well, going past rec. But what do you do for a party at the end of the season around in Erie
Because
to celebrate?
we were mourning the loss of the 80s, 90s pizza parlor.
Yeah.
Right.
Because with the back to the arcade machine too, we were remembering how like Pizza Hut, for example, used to be buffet at lunch, and they had arcade games, and you could have like a big bench or a big table and have everybody show up. And there's like not really a place like that right now.
Right. Mr. Gaddy's. I grew up with the Mr. Gaddy's. Similar concept.
Really?
We had
Yeah.
Barrows. And the
Barrows,
thing
yeah.
I always remember, those plastic like red cups.
Red cups.
Oh, yeah.
That you always got like your first soda out of as a
Yeah.
kid, and you had way too much of it.
Yeah. Because you had the unlimited soda fountain down or the pitchers.
Have you ever eaten at a CC's Pizza?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
actually not a bad option.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's not one nearby.
Yeah.
There
it's-
was one in Boulder, but I don't know if it's still there or not.
No, definitely gone in Boulder. Come on.
This is gluten free.
I don't even have to Google that to tell you. That thing is long gone.
There might be one in Longmont, but yeah.
No, there's not one in
I
Lamont.
know.
I know. That was
There's
a
definitely
great,
one in Fort Collins, but
a thing where you can just tell a whole team, hey, show up if you want to eat dinner.
it's
eat
$5.
dinner.
Yeah.
Kids can eat as much as they want. We can sit around and they can be entertained.
Yeah.
I mean, Old Mine. I was just at Old Mine once again this last week, and I thought, this is the only place in town you can actually bring your family and let the kids run around
Because the backyard area.
because of the backyard.
Yeah.
I know. If it had an arcade, that'd be really cool.
So what you're saying is we need to open the Dad's of Erie Pizza Place
Oh man,
with arcade.
sounds like
And
my
apparently
dream
we
come
can just
true.
serve Costco pizza because it's better than Avo's.
No, I would if I'd opened up a pizza place in Erie. It would have an indoor playground that was massive, and then an arcade. So you got the
Oh.
little ones running around, no matter what the season is.
Nice.
Yeah,
Kind of
the
sounds
exit.
like Chuck E. Cheese, though.
It sort of does,
Basically,
doesn't it?
yeah.
You're turning it into that.
I'm paying a 16-year-old to climb that thing and spray it down every night. Like the first job, get in there and clean that thing up.
You just got to invent a system that's like sprinklers, like fire sprinklers, but inside there, and you just pour bleach down it. Just let it go.
They have. It's called a water world.
Yeah. True.
They chlorine the water,
Yeah.
shoot it down the tube, and you take a ride. Whoa, it's getting clean. I just read something that if you smell chlorine in a pool, that means someone has already peed in the pool.
Yeah, because it's actually the smell of the urine mixing with the chlorine that you're smelling.
Oh, totally. How great is that?
Because chlorine doesn't actually smell,
Chlorine doesn't
which is what
smell.
makes it really dangerous. Because I almost died once from chlorine.
You did?
Oh yeah, because I used to clean swimming pools,
Right.
and so I was cleaning a swimming pool, and I had these chlorine tablets, and they got wet, and so they started gassing. All of a sudden, I was like, "Why can't I breathe?" And I luckily left the room, and then later found out chlorine is really, really toxic and really, really hazardous, especially when it gets wet and starts gassing.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know."
Chlorine and bleach together is deadly. Like
Yeah.
it'll seize up your lungs.
Yeah.
I've actually been at a camp that a kid got killed from that.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Or 90s. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason, we have a question. What does your family do in Erie for food? Let's say you're like, hey, we should go out to eat tonight. You've been in how many years have you lived in Erie?
Been here 11 years.
Okay. Now you live in Collier's Hill?
Yep.
The snooty Collier's Hill?
It's not Erie Highlands though.
Oh, I don't know. It was above that. If there's a golf course in town, it would have been in Collier's Hill.
No, it's in Vista Ridge.
Well, yeah, like
We
20
got
years
one,
ago.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, 11 years. What do you do as a family for food?
Yeah, we hit a lot of the joints around Erie, from Old Mine to Echo, Dugout. We'll get to occasionally, but we probably end up at Lazy Dog over at Vista Ridge, probably the most. Their 75-cent wings for happy hour kind of gets us over
Hard
there
to
quite
beat.
frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. And the mac and cheese is pretty good.
Yeah, the
Like
mac and cheese. I've been talking the kids into the wings lately, so they'll even get the barbecued wings.
Nice.
Whoa, you're getting into a whole new round.
I know,
Yeah.
it's working out.
Yeah. When the girls are going to go demolish some wings with you?
That's right.
Man, well played, sir.
Yeah.
Well played.
So Lazy Dog.
Lazy Dog.
Lazy
Wings.
Dogs were our place. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good place.
That was a good place.
People are like, the new Lazy Dog's better. I'm like, no.
I haven't been to the new Lazy Dog.
No, it's not.
I didn't realize. I mean, it took me forever to realize it was different, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a different,
Yeah.
completely different menu or style, I guess.
Yeah, totally. So Lazy Dog is his. Where have you been lately, RJ, with your family?
dug out for burritos in the morning.
Yeah, you hitting that up a little more
Yep.
in the summer?
Abos for pizza, of course.
Yeah.
Been doing that after T-ball practice with the boy. But
Oh, I heard some breaking news.
breaking
This is-
news. Breaking news.
Through the grapevine, I heard that a Starbucks is going to be put on the Walgreens corner.
No.
Breaking news. Starbucks to come into the Walgreens corner.
I'm calling it now. 2021
Wow.
Starbucks.
And
They'd
what
be
source?
smart too.
Multiple random sources.
Have you tried is it Dutch Brothers or whatever that are popping up kind of around
Yeah,
now
I have.
in the Denver area?
Yeah, we drove up to one in Longmont just
Yeah.
to try it out one time.
Good.
Yeah, decent. The prices are really good.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like a
it's-
drive up like shack though. It's not like a
Right.
because Starbucks offers like the hey come chill out, drink your coffee, and have a conversation and
Yeah,
free
some-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, totally. No, Dutch Brothers was pretty good.
Eh.
But yes, you've heard it from me first.
All
Jay's
right.
putting it on record, folks.
Episode 52.
Episode 52, which is
And
actually
the
51.
year of our Lord, 2019,
Jay's calling a Starbucks by next year.
2021.
Oh, okay. 2 years from now.
Yep,
That's kind of you're hedging your bets here.
a little bit.
And then it'll be like on the other corner. You'd be like, I said it was going to be on that
I
corner.
mean, it's Erie. Building takes a long time in
It's
Erie.
true.
We all know this.
Hey, did you see the 9 News article about Erie today?
No, what was the Nines New?
Apparently, because of our banana problem. Have you heard about this banana problem?
We have a
Yeah.
banana problem.
Only when it snows.
So when it snows, our King Super sells out of bananas.
Okay.
And it's like an actual thing. Like people will get on the Facebook group and say, hey, is there still bananas at King Supers? And people will go, nope, they sold out at 10 a.m. or whatever. So this led a 9 News reporter to come to Erie and figure out what's going on with the bananas.
What's going on with the bananas?
Apparently, we are obsessed with bananas in Erie. We sell the most bananas.
We buy the most
like
bananas?
we buy the most bananas of all the King Supers. They can't keep them in stock. The King Supers corporate said, no, we don't ever have that problem. But a local anonymous source within our King Supers said, yes, they have sold out of bananas multiple times, especially during snowstorms.
That's really interesting. So you can judge if a snowstorm is legit by if our bananas sell out.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
My only problem is every time it looks like the same picture. So I think somebody just like recycles
could
it
be,
and
yeah.
posts it again. Oh,
Could
look,
be.
they're out of
That
bananas.
banana's
again.
good. Ha ha ha.
Must be a snowstorm.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to put a newspaper in front of it or something.
They
Like,
do.
you know,
It's got to be something to keep it
to
legit.
make it like
Yeah.
day and time.
Like a hostage shot.
Yeah, like a hot shot.
See, they're out of bananas. That headline's from 3 weeks ago, you.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so then he dove into like the history of Erie. Like you got to go read this thing.
Wow.
Like dove into the history of Erie, its current, future, like, and then bananas.
and then
All
Starbucks.
because of bananas. No
Starbucks
no
in
mention of
2021.
Starbucks. No, that's only you. That's
bold enough to
yeah.
claim that.
We're gonna claim that's your problem, not ours.
That's so true, actually. That's so true. Hey, have you checked the velodrome out lately?
No.
We get criticized for our podcast being only about dugout and Lazy
A-Bows
Dog
and,
and
like,
A-Bows. But the velodrome put up new signs.
I think it got purchased by somebody. It was for sale for a while, so I wonder if it got bought.
It's been updated a little bit. You should check it out.
We should go over there sometime and watch a race.
We should go over there sometime with our own mountain bikes and race. Just you and I on the course.
With my kid seat attached to the back.
Totally. No, we even should put trailers and see who would win. Carrying
A chariot race?
Yeah, a chariot race. How good would that be?
Only if our kids can jab each other with like sticks and swords while we're doing it.
I think we need to have an annual chariot race. Dad's chariot
Dad's
race.
chariot race.
Yeah.
We should
And
approach
the
whoever
summer.
owns the velodrome and tell them Dad's of Erie official chariot race.
Any dad comes out there with the mountain bike, the
Mountain
requirement
bike with a trailer attached.
and no kid in it.
No kid in it because for safety.
Right. But the windscreens have to be up. It can't slip flat. It needs to catch the wind.
You gotta have the not the window
Not the window.
because that makes it too aerodynamic.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta
The
have
window has to
the
be open.
screen one for the air.
Just
so
to
the air's just
suck-
getting trapped in there. You're just pulling a giant parachute behind you.
How good would this race be?
I think it'd be pretty classic.
Oh, it'd be so good. I would.
I wonder if they let us do it.
Oh, we got to figure this out.
If somebody knows anybody at the velodrome, email us dadsoferie@gmail.com
Yeah.
or hit us up on Instagram at Dads of Erie because we want to know
That's really funny.
the Dads of Erie chariot race.
All right. So there's one other thing that happened in Collier Serial in the last couple months. We got an outdoor gym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
new park.
Yeah, Jason, you use this outdoor gym. In fact, you text me occasionally to meet you at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning at the outdoor gym.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You said invite me, and I started inviting you, and every time it's no, I can't make it.
Hey,
So then I quit inviting you, and now you're telling me that I never invite you anymore. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
kind of
never invite
confused on which way you want me to go.
You never invite me.
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. So how cool is this outdoor gym?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's right off of Collier's Boulevard there, right out in front of the overlook. So I ended up there quite frequently. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and the
It's got
town
lots
of
of stuff in it. Yeah,
Town of Erie runs it.
do they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they own it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's. I've heard a lot of people either like it or don't, but I like going down there because it's kind of for adults more so than
Yep.
kids. But there's some stuff for the kids to do around there as well.
it's true. That's like one of the lamest parks I've ever seen in Erie for kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely not.
Which I
built
think
for
is part of
kids.
the drama
Yeah.
for the Colliers Hill residents is that they're all pissed that this is supposed to be like their big park,
yeah,
like their main park,
and it ended up a gym,
It ends up a gym with a little kid park.
a calisthenic gym.
Yeah.
Leave it all that. Yeah,
that only I use at 6 a.m. apparently.
yeah, totally. I'm not out there at 6 a.m. usually. That's for sure. But it is a really cool gym. It has plenty of stuff, and I actually on Saturday when I am out there and text you to come meet me out there.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It's like
After
a-
my day's like 4 hours in.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's not gonna be 6 a.m.
And you already went at 6 a.m. Like, no, I already went.
Yeah, there's plenty of dads out there crushing workouts.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's pretty cool.
Erie's
And-
a pretty fit city, I feel like.
It is. Well, obviously we eat the most bananas.
It's worth it. We got to have all that potassium for our muscles to recover.
All the bananas and protein shakes, bro.
Yeah,
Getting swole.
I wonder if the protein shake sales are up during snowstorms.
Oh yeah. So, how would you find this gym, Jason?
Yeah. So.
Here I told you, Colliers Hill
Collier's
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
That doesn't make sense.
You gotta-
explain it in like geographical terms of Collier's Hill. or
Just
like,
north of Erie Parkway on Colliers Boulevard,
Oh my gosh.
right before the roundabout.
Right. Okay.
Thanks, RJ.
All right. We're wrapping up this episode. We're out of
Oh,
here.
Jay's done now. Jay is
we're
done.
Like, we're like fat kids running away from the gym right now.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we are.
Did the iPod die? Oh, here we go. All right.
No. Jason, thank you for being
Thanks
here.
for coming, Jason.
Yeah.
You
Good
finally
talking to you.
arrived.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that was episode 52.
Shout out to Jason's girls who are listening.
Yeah, apparently. And they know exactly what we say at every intro. Hit us up on Instagram. I already said it a bunch of times, but at Dads of Erie, we're on Instagram, or dadsoferie@gmail.com.
We love to get email from you.
And if you're running the Firecracker 4K, I'll see you on Saturday.
I'll have our stickers out. Come hit
We're
me up. That thing needs a sticker.